Yes, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this episode, of course, we're continuing with the Lambo. This is a never-ending project, guys. We're already frustrated because it's taking so long to get this completely right. Of course, it's a car of a different caliber. We knew that, of course, when we started the project. We never expected this project to take so long, but projects like this are never truly finished, are they?
No, that's why we're continuing with Radik Galuid. And so we had already been working on a few episodes to actually tackle this problem or sound. We've already reinstalled the four-wheel drive system on the front.
Of course, we have the gearbox on the front.
Revised, and we still have that noise in the car, which is super annoying in tight corners. And today we hope to change that because we've received a new set to overhaul our differential.
We've got new plates, though we have to buy everything ourselves. That's only possible because of your help. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like the videos because thanks to you we can keep doing this. Thank you for that. So we actually inspected the plates in the differential and they looked fine. So we just thought everything was perfectly okay. Actually, we've been told that you can't really judge the plates just by looking at them. They really need to be measured for thickness or something like that.
Yeah, so these plates are actually quite thick, and the ones we have in there, you'll see that for yourselves in a moment. I think those are less than half as thick as these ones here. So there's also a Koningse plate included, and ours was already pretty flat because the Koningse plate, you have to imagine. So this applies pressure to the, kind of sandpaper plate, so to speak. And if it's no longer Konings, then it doesn't put any more pressure on the plates, which means there's a chance that the gears inside the differential itself, the ones we'll be disassembling soon, could slip over each other with very little force. We inspected those teeth and they looked fine, so we thought everything was okay. But it could be that those plates aren't applying enough pressure on the core part of the differential itself, which causes those gears to shift a little and still produce that noise. So in this episode, we're going to take the Lambo apart again. I hope we don't have to take apart the gearbox because that's a huge job. That's why we hope we can just remove everything from the right rear of the car. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I think we're just going to get started because I've already had my coffee, I've got my gloves on, and I say,
let's go.
Okay guys, a few hours have passed. Those few shots you just saw, we just put in a few main points for you. But now a few hours have passed and the differential cover can come off now. So we had to make some space. The axle shaft had to come out and of course we drained the oil. And yeah, that cover you see there, we're gonna take it off now and then our differential will appear and then we'll open it up again. I'll show you what it looks like soon. It's all pretty greasy. It's also quite a big unit that needs to come out again. That cover barely came off. What a big thing. Let's see how we're going to solve this puzzle. Oh, you already got it without my help. There it is. Well, as you know, the dip is gone. Now we'll judge the plates, which of course need to be taken apart. We've already heard that, yes. Indeed, we've already judged that one before in the past, but apparently not with the right understanding of it. So yeah, now just loosen all those nice bolts and then you actually take it apart just like that and then we can assess the plates. I'll put you guys on a time lapse for a moment.
Well, to be precise, what we think is happening is that these teeth are jumping over each other. And that can only happen if those plates are a bit worn out and can't exert enough force on the teeth that are in the middle of the dip section. So then you get that they start jumping over each other like this. And that's the sound that we hear. Now we've also seen that there's actually quite a lot of wear on those little spacer plates. You can also clearly see quite a raised edge, and it's on every plate, so that means there was quite a lot of play in it, and possibly the sound comes from that as well, that these little teeth slip a bit, because there's not enough force being applied. Well, our new set is made of a different type of material, plates. Yes, so being chronic indeed and keeping everything under pressure, which actually gives you a stronger barrier and you don't have the chance that it will shift, I think. So I hope we've solved everything with this. You see, it's a huge job, so we love a challenge. We're putting it together, right?
Yes.
Let's go. Yes, guys, you can see it from my smile. The Lambo is back together. It took a day's work, but we managed to do it again.
We started at 9 o'clock, so it's now 20 minutes to 4. Quite a workday.
If you need a diff installed on your Lamborghini, we can handle that. Let's not add more tasks since we haven't done a test drive yet. You could have still had the sound in there. I'm starting the beast. Let's drive outside.
Okay guys, the first turns are a fact and we don't hear anything anymore. Hey, this feels great guys. Looks like Guess the Sound is finally over.
I'm really never nervous, but the way he just got in and I told him, I just feel it in my stomach. I'm just a little nervous because we've actually already done everything now.
We've really done everything. We've
worked on the gearbox, we've worked on the differential now. And if it was still there after that, then it could only have been one thing. That's the drive shafts, of course.
But fortunately, it's not the drive shafts anymore. This is finally solved now. It's settled. Let's go for a drive since the weather is beautiful.
Sunshine
is shining.
And just no
sound. This makes me so happy, guys. We've been driving for so long with that noise in the car. Actually, we've been to Essen, to hardware cars, everywhere with the car, but with that DIV noise in it. We're so happy that it's finally over now. We could hear it a lot inside, but outside it wasn't very noticeable. It was a bit embarrassing since you're driving a flashy Lambo. But while you couldn't really hear it from the outside, let's just say it's fixed now. I'm so relieved. We've been here from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. We've worked on the gearbox until 3:30 to fix it. And fortunately, it paid off, guys. We've overhauled the gearbox, rebuilt the engine, and have the differential.
Front four-wheel drive system.
We've put it back in. Oh my God, guys.
It feels fantastic, doesn't it?
Honestly, we just have a quiet car again now. Well,
we removed some faults, including the E-gear. We also took out the automatic system, so the car is now missing a component. And you can still see on our dashboard that it's showing that error from the e-gear system, which is obviously missing. But other than that, yeah, we still need to replace the rear brake disc.
Yeah, just a few more things. But that's really just basic maintenance and not such a crazy job like overhauling a differential, you know? Or, yeah. I'm really happy we can finally go over roundabouts normally and stuff.
He's just quiet. That was first feeling. Still good, right? The first thing that came to our mind was actually just this. What did we do last?
Yeah, but we just stubbornly opened it. We didn't see any components that were actually broken or actually clearly worn out. But still, there was something in it, there.
There was too much play, which caused the idler wheels, as we just showed, to slip. They actually slipped a bit, and you could hear them grinding. But we didn't break anything, and that's the most important thing.
The most important thing, I think, is that nothing broke. Now it's completely silent. It's never been this quiet. No.
Definitely not. But now it's even better, right? Because of course we have more limited slip on the rear axle, which makes it steer more reliably. It won't swing out on you as quickly as it used to, because before, sometimes the inner wheels would just spin faster. And now we have the same driven rear wheel, you could say.
Laughter. Unbelievable. This is
Definitely a successful episode.
honestly, Rod, the sound is officially over. Wow, guys, we're just driving through the neighborhood. And what do we see here? An ABT garage. Just look here. Look how insanely cool. Look how insanely cool. This is really a next level little car. Wow, an ABT garage. I think I also saw a Ferrari driving in, backing up a bit. It's just in our blood here, guys. Unbelievable. Well, guys, I also got to take it for a spin, and I'll be honest with you, truly from my heart, it's become a completely different car. And honestly, it's never driven this well before.
We are extremely happy with the final result. Really, we can start enjoying that car more and more. Of course, as I just mentioned, we're going to fix all the issues that are still in there. We need your help with that. If you know how to fix the e-gear issue, let us know in the comments. It would really help. You guys actually comment the right things, and that's why we still read all of them. Thank you for that. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up if you can see how much effort we obviously put into this. And we'll see you in a new episode next Friday. See you then.